What is up, guys? I'm Nick,
This is Scott.
and we are Revolutions PM.
By popular demand, we are back and we're showing you how to do some basic maintenance to kick off the series. Today, fucking start it over.
What is up, guys? I'm Nick.
This is Scott.
Welcome to Revolutions PM.
By popular demand, we are back kicking off the channel with some basic maintenance.
That's right.
Alright guys, so when we're doing an oil change, we want to make sure we have a few basic materials here. We want to have a nice little wrench set, and if you're unsure of the size, it's best to get a little set here so you can choose the size as you go. You're going to need a ratchet. Now this one has a flex head with an extension. Probably a little overkill on the extension. We got a nice little oil filter claw for the oil filter. Rips it off on the car. And of course, your oil. Now you want to make sure that you have the right viscosity for the vehicle you're working on.
Guys, if you're unsure of what weight oil you need, it's usually printed somewhere right here on the cap. Some cars have a little sticker that's on like the fan shroud area, but most of the time it's right there or in the owner's manual.
Step number 1, jack up the car. Now you want to make sure you find a nice solid piece of metal to jack up the vehicle.
It just slid out. That's not a solid piece.
Now you want to make sure you find a nice solid piece of metal, usually the frame or subframe of the vehicle. Once you finish jacking up the car to your specific height, you want to grab yourself a nice jack stand for safety, and again, place it underneath the frame or subframe, or in some instances, the pinch weld of the vehicle. Okay, we're good. Alright guys, so we got ourselves a 15 millimeter. That's the size of the oil drain plug here. Pop that on. Loosen her up. Get your handy dandy pan. Socket stuck on it. That's alright. Now watch this, guys. Zero mess right here. Long drain plug. Oh. There we go. Oil be draining.
You're gonna want to let that drain for 5-10 minutes if you're doing it on your own, you know. If you take it in, they're gonna rush it and not wait for all the gunk at the bottom to make its way out. So if you got time, let it sit 5-10 minutes. Also, it helps if you do the oil change when the engine is warm. It'll let the oil flow a little bit better. Once this is done, we'll be right back, show you how to take the filter off.
Okay guys, it's been about 5 to 10 minutes. The oil is starting to drip. It's a good indication that everything is drained out. So we'll take our drain plug, we're gonna put it back in, and once we get it flush with the pan, we wanna put our ratchet or wrench on it, and just get it snug, maybe a little crank on it, just so it don't come out. And then we'll head right on to the filter. Snug, done. Onto the filter. So we want to get our ratchet, our extendo. Sorry, my hands are in the way. And then, with the claw, which I believe is over there, I want to throw that over. Throw the claw in there. And we go up to the filter. Wherever that is. Bro, I can't fucking see that. Goddamn light is blinding. Oh, there it is. Okay. Up to the filter. Put your ratchet on loosen, and the filter's starting to turn. Now you want to get your drain pan in here. Start taking the filter off. Now, careful guys, because it's going to start draining everywhere. Notice, no mess whatsoever. And there's the filter.
Now, once you've got your filter off, you're gonna take your new filter, and if you can see that seal there, she's pretty dry. So what you wanna do is take some new oil, don't use the old stuff. Put your finger in it, just run it around the rim. This way it doesn't stick to the block next time you go to do your oil change, to make your life a little bit easier. Hand this off to Nick, he can put that on.
Thanks, Scott. Now another thing you wanna do before you spin this bad girl on, you want to take a little rag, wipe down your mating surfaces from the old oil, and you want to try to get it as clean as possible. Otherwise, it could start leaking. I see Ford has a terrible design of running the exhaust right underneath this oil filter here. That's okay. I just work on them. And you don't have to go crazy like, you know, over this like some people like to. We just want to get it
I don't. Straight
snug.
lines. Hand tight's good. See how he's using 2 hands? Just accused me of over torquing the filter. This man is still going at it with 2 hands. Grunting slightly will let you know that it's properly torqued.
Now you want to get an impact with the claw and
The claw,
impact that on there. Just kidding. Cut. You know, guys, seriously, you don't want to use an impact to impact your oil filter, and you will mess everything up like hardcore. Just get a hand tight with your hands, and maybe an extra 1/2 to 3/4 turn, and you're good to go.
Alright guys, now that we got everything on the bottom tightened up, you're going to want to grab a funnel, or if you live dangerously, just pour it straight in there. But we're going to use a funnel. You want to put it in the oil filler. Then you're just going to want to take your product. Today we're using Valvoline 520. And you just want to pour it in. Look at that. Thank you, Nick. Just gonna let that drain running out here. Pour the rest in. Beautiful. Now once you do that, you're gonna want to start the car 5-10 seconds just to prime everything. And then you can pull the dipstick, which we're about to show you, and check the level. Make sure the car's flat when you check the level. So we're gonna lower it and then check. One more.
You want to make sure that you look at your oil capacity. You don't just dump the whole damn can in there thinking, you know, it automatically takes 5 quarts. You have to look it up for your specific vehicle. Otherwise you can create more problems for yourself. And then you just send it to us and we'll fix it for you.
We're not gonna fix your shit. Alright guys, once you're done everything on the vehicle, what you want to do is take the old oil and you're going to want to put it back in the container. And then you're going to take the container to a local recycler. AutoZone does it, O'Reilly's does it, Advanced might do it. Some dealerships even take it. I think Walmart might take it. So we're just going to do that, and then tomorrow I'll take it to the recycler.
Just giving it a little support. Oh.
Try not to make a mess. As you can see, this oil is very, very thin compared to the new stuff we just poured into the motor. It's making a hell of a mess.
But that's okay, guys, because what we're gonna do, clean all that up and cap it off.
Another thing you could do is always start with a fresh drainer, because then you could see in the bottom of the pan. Nick, if you want to grab a light, we could bring it up in the light here. You're gonna want to look for some metally flakes like this. This wasn't a clean drainer, but if you see this in your motor or engine, it's a good indication that it's fucked. Alright guys, now that we're done disposing of our old oil, we're gonna go ahead and start the car. You're gonna want to do 10-15 seconds or whatever you want, 2 minutes, whatever. We're just gonna get it through all the valleys and journals and shit, and then we're gonna check the oil and show you how to do it.
And once you turn the vehicle off, you gotta wait a couple seconds, let the oil drain back into the pan. You wanna go to your dipstick, which is broken. So we're gonna try a pair of channel locks here. Try to get it on, work it back and forth without breaking the dipstick off. So let's see if we can do this. Oh, we might be in luck here, boys. Come on. There we go. Thank you, Scott, for throwing me a microfiber. It's not like, you know, I pay for these. So, first reading doesn't count. Sauce the stick back in here, and I swear to God if this gets stuck again. Pull her out. And let's take a quick little look-see.
And if you guys see it here, there's basically no oil on here. It's right here, and that's because the car is still jacked up because we have other work to do on it. But what you're looking for is oil anywhere between these two dots. So the dot on the bottom is your low, meaning add oil, and the dot on the top is full. You don't really want to go above full because then you're gonna run into some issues. So yeah, we're gonna fuck off.